things go well for him today. We'll see. Pistol round is live.
And just one guy in middle actually making a bit of noise and a bit of presence in there. But look at the 3 push into underpass from Team Liquid. What an absolutely mad strategy to pull out in a pistol round here. Every one of these best of ones matter a hell of a lot. And, well, Sen, he's going to be just in a lot of trouble here. Ends up going down to Elige. Speak of the devil. The bomb has been planted, but actually Penta in a bit of a weird position. They're weirdly trapped. Crystal trying to help them up, but he's going to go down to Twist, and Innocent landing one headshot, another one following up, but can't get the third one in. That would have been the big play. JDM takes one. HS will be dropping JDM, and now Sunny chiming in, and suddenly Penta are actually back in the lead here. Twist will have to pull some magic to try and win this 1v2. He's going to pick up one headshot. Can't get the second one. He's almost out of time. He doesn't have a kit currently picked up, and HS just has to wait. He gets the headshot, and that will be Penta picking up the pistol round. What a remarkable pistol round that was. So many cool things happening.
Perfectly played by HS as well there at the end, I have to say. Just staying alive behind the bench. That's all he had to do. But more importantly, some good adjustments being made on the fly from Penta. It's not every day. Like, you're right, that you see a 3-man push through underpass. How do you hang in there? Well, the main thing is that Liquid, they were just maybe 3 seconds too late. If they catch them in the back as they're pushing out of apartments, great. But then Penta, once they're on the B site, then they might as well be the CTs. They have the advantage of the defense. And you saw that Innocent, he was able to capitalize. Those 2 kills, I think, to save the round for his team.
And I actually thought maybe a lot of that round went away when Crystal died there in the window room, because he was supposed to be the guy making the retake harder. And he went down almost right away, so...
Innocent is another guy who's been around for ages as well in the Polish scene. I mean, playing for Lounge Gaming, Kingwin, he's been all over the place. But again, one of those like guys who's been kind of stuck in the tier 2, but who's never given up and who's still just grinding, trying to make that leap. And we have Sunny too. I mean, I love Penta. I love watching this kind of team, right? Because you really do have like some of the young guns who are trying to make their way, as well as more veteran players, but all from different nationalities, pretty much.
And with this kind of a format in a best of one, they can be lethal. For sure they can. Grenades are raining in, all the standard grenades, except for the one for CT spawn that's currently missing. Won't be a big problem because no one's rotating in from there. Twist is hiding on the site with the C-set 75, and eventually he will pick up a kill. It took a while. Elige will take down Crystal, and that's actually the bomb down as well in a bit of a weird position. So now they've got to be really careful here, Penta. What's the plan? Everyone chill out for a moment. There's also a flank coming in, though.
Yeah, and you have Elige communicating right now. They know where the bomb is planted now as well on Team Liquid's side. And that flank coming in through Palace is going to be nasty when it actually gets there. That's Nitro taking his time. So a 3-on-3 retake scenario. No kit picked up here for Team Liquid. And this is all on them really just catching somebody off guard. But Penta are not giving them anything to work with here. Zen will pick up a kill for free. Zen with 2, and he's going to get shot in the back by Nitro, but it's not going to be good enough here. Liquid not able to make the upset happen in the second round.
I felt like there was a definite opportunity there for Liquid to do a lot more. I think they could have definitely had more of an impact in this round. But regardless, third round is coming up here, and Penta buying some MAC 10s just to... They know there's not going to be any armor on Liquid here, so why the hell not? But a good start for the Penta team, and Liquid, I don't think they're going to be too frustrated, though. I think they're just going to shrug and say, listen, when we get an AWP, when we get that stuff working, it'll be fine. And speaking of which, JDM does have money saved for it. That's good news.
He's one of those primary operators who will prioritize his economy around the AWP. So you do like that. What I do also like to see is that it's Nasu who is the coach for Penta. And in case you didn't know, that's Lurpus' brother.
Yes, it is.
And I actually thought Tommy was here for a second yesterday because I saw like a 3/4 profile of Nasu like standing in the door. He was kind of shadowed, so it was really just like the body language. I was like, what? Lurpus? Tommy? What are you doing here? It's like, oh, no, of course. But pretty cool to see. Pretty cool to see that he's involved. And he seems pretty confident in his roster.
Yeah, I mean, why not? It's such a strange scene to finish one, because actually there is and has been historically some really big talent coming out of that scene, and yet in Global Offensive, it's like they haven't managed to put together like that fully functioning Finnish roster that can really be powerful. But they've had the players over time. I'm sure of it.
Ents just let their team go.
Yeah, that's true.
That was the Finnish lineup.
Oh, that's a nice flashbang in, but JDM not realizing there's one right next to him, and he's going to have to fall back immediately. This is very uncomfortable. He's going to get shot in the back, and Stanislaw, no chance at all. The MAC 10 reigning in terror, even in the 4th round here. That is unacceptable if you're Team Liquid. And, oh my god, that's just a lot of Molotovs raining in, but somehow Twist found a spot that isn't actually on fire. That's why we call him the Magician. And it will be a 2-on-3 here, so maybe they could still do it. Elige picking up 1 kill. Gonna go down to Sunny, and now it's all on Twist.
And he's actually playing this before the bomb gets planted as well, so Crystal has no way of knowing that Kitchen has been cleared out. Twist, does he hit this jump? Yes, he does. Every day of the week. Thankfully, Crystal is not planning short. That would have been horrendous, but there's still no bomb planted. Now Twist, he's right on top of them. This is where he can start hitting the shots if he catches Crystal out in the open, but Crystal turns in time and Twist not able to make it happen there for his team. Way too painful a loss there. There was definitely a chance if Twist catches Crystal looking the wrong way, 1v1, and anything is possible there. And a little shake of the head there from Elige. They know how close that was.
Yeah, definitely not happy with the situation. You can't really blame them. That's so unfortunate. That flashbang to get the peek in for JDM, that's actually a really good idea. I'm surprised we don't see that more often. But he didn't realize there was a guy already pushed up by the flower pot on the first sort of angle there, and that's just really unfortunate. Now they're trying to push top mid instead against Sunny, and well, they're going to be successful the first time around, but that just leaves the BO bomb side open. So for Penta, this should be all fine.
Yep, no time wasted from Penta. Good comms there from Sunny, realizing he saw like, what, 3 people there in mid. That's enough for Penta to just pounce and start making the run towards that B site. Crystal finds a shot on Stan to start things off, and some good nade damage going on to Nitro and Twists. And there's the AK, but Twist. Shout out to CZ. Even that far away, he just makes the gun look so lethal. Just instant headshots, and he will be able to make it out of there with that AK. That's all he wants to hold on to here for the next round.
Yeah, definitely a reasonable choice. The rest, JDM and Elige grouped up to get exit frags, if possible at all. I mean, that's sort of the name of the game here, but this is, again, if it is best of 3 territory, you know, we're not really that worried, but best of 1s, you lose the pistol and the 4th round. You don't have that much rope left if you're on the Liquid side. You really got to step it up quick here.
Well, JDM will have the money for his AWP again. 6,100 in the bank for him. And really, you got it. If you're JDM, you kind of just got to shake off that first round, right? That 4th round where it's like, I got flashed, I missed my shot, and then I just got shot in the back because they hit the timing perfect. That was nice. But now is going to be his chance to show. And, well, Nitro is going for the AWP as well. And it looks like Nitro is going to be the one to take it to mid-window. Look for that initial pick.
Oh. Did he want to make the jump and got tagged by the grenade?
I think so.
That's really unfortunate because that grenade collision can actually stop him from making the jump. Crystal will get a shot on Elige, and did HS realize? He's got 10 kills right now. I think he saw the jump, and Nitro's going to be going down. Stan is out as well. Team Liquid just off to a miserable start of failed smoke there, but this is a 2-on-5 right now. I'm not sure what... Yeah, just don't go and fight for it. There's absolutely no reason for HS to do this.
Yeah.
Just get the bomb down and B and take the round of... Well, they're going to get the kills anyway, but I'm going to keep my point anyway. Don't fight.
Just wait. Hold the angles. Once that bomb gets planted in B, those 2 players in the connector are going to have to make some kind of a play.
He's got 12-0-1 in chess.
Dude, he's a beast. I mean, 5-0 for both Sunny and Zen as well. And really, right now, it's just that nobody's really doing anything. Stanislaus 0-2-6 for Team Liquid. 1 kill for JDM so far. Elige and Twists, you know, trying to make something happen, but it's not enough right now. And this is where you have to start wondering, you know, if Liquid, you know, Penta, are they going to have that much meta to go off of with these guys, right? That much intel, and if it's they're just getting caught off guard.
Honestly, to me, it feels like Liquid came into this match with a mindset of saying, we're not going to play a standard game. We're going to try some tricks.
Yeah.
The 3-man push into underpass, I mean, it could have worked, but it didn't. The next round, they have the aggressive apartments push with a flash in. Then, when they buy again, they have Nitro jumping into middle with the AWP. Like, none of this is, you know, just the default spread, you know.
And for Penta, it's been nothing but all-out aggression. Like, very quick pace. Look at this. Again, in this round, 7th round, they're set up for a quick execute onto A site. They can spring it at any moment. And so they've been really deciding, we're going all-out aggression here on Penta's side. We're not going to let them get comfortable and find their groove. Instead, we're going to set the pace, and it's going to be a quick one. Nice try there from JDM to get the follow-up kill. Still at 3-on-3, and this is the big chance here for Liquid. 2-on-2, but the firepower still favors Penta.
It's actually a very smart play from Sunny up in the apartments early on. I wish more players would have that mindset, but still not done yet. Stan is hiding inside of the smoke. I don't think he's got a single kill yet in this game, so now be a very good time to win at 1 versus 2. If he could use the smoke to his advantage, that would be amazing, but they're going to wait until it's gone, and he's out in the open. Sunny will take him down for a triple kill there. All right, so I want to highlight this because it's, I don't know, it's kind of a boring point, but I still think it's worth pointing out. When Sunny sees there are two people out, he gets the first kill. Now, he could have stayed and fought with the guy with the pistol for a long time and just, you know, 9 out of 10 times he wins it. But if he fails it and gets headshot, then that guy picks up an AK and his team are trying to push out the ramp, and then suddenly they've got no chance, right? So he just falls back and says, that's fine, I'll linger around to make sure you don't get too out of control, but I'm not going to risk it too much. I actually think that was a really good play from Sunny. 7-0 for Penta? What the hell is happening?
Yeah, it's really just panning out perfectly for them here. And the spot from Sunny knows that there's a man in CT. They're going to be aware of that. The smokes are down. Not perfect smokes. There's just a little bit of a gap there to be taken advantage of for Team Liquid. That's a Liege holding on the other side. All right, now they're going to be able to get that bomb plant easy. And it's a 5-on-5 retake scenario now for Team Liquid. Rotation has got to come through here from Stanislaw. He's way late all the way over on the B side.
Yeah, what on earth is he doing over there? It's going to take him a full minute even to get here. And HS going to pick up one kill. They do get the refrag. Still a 4-on-3. There is a single HE on Sunny. That's really all the grenades, more or less, that they have. But the rotation into middle, Sunny is there, and they haven't realized it yet. He's going to pick up a kill. Sen as well. We'll be going down 2-on-2. Sunny stopped as well. And now the defuse is happening. Crystal missing the shot, trying with the Tech 9. They do line up, but Elige will pick up the kill. And Liquid finally with a round. 7-1. It's been a while coming, but at least they make it work. And honestly, Stan, what is he doing? Like that slow rotation, he's got 0, 2, and 8 as a scoreline.
Oh, he's struggling.
This is rough, really rough.
I mean, I don't mind HS going for the repeak in CT. That's some over-aggression, but he's feeling it. He's got 13, 1, and 3 right now, so he's clearly convinced he's going to hit some headshots. But I feel like Sunny, if he'd have played a little bit slower after his first kill at Connector, instead of charging up, looking for more of a fight, if he'd have just stayed alive, with Crystal still alive, that was a winnable situation there for Penta. Again, these mistakes, I mean, Natsu himself, their coach, was talking about it yesterday, how the matches, you know, Penta were making unforced errors, and I think that was one of those right there.
HS is just a wrecking ball in the middle, isn't he? He just literally jumps in there and lands headshots, and Crystal gets the leg shot onto Stanislaw. He's going to have to fall back. I mean, if Liquid lose now, I don't even know what will happen. That's the reset. That's everything they didn't want. And again, they use so much money buying even into this round that they're just going to be in a terrible mess. And the rotation from Penta here is absolutely what they should be doing.
He hears too as well, HS, so there's all the info. It's just that train going through CT. They plant for Courtyard, no problem.
Just to point out, when Sunny was making that rotation in the previous round, this is where the bomb should have been planted for that rotation to make sense, and it was actually planted further back. So just another small point that's worth keeping in mind. Now, Liquid, are they going to be able to get the retake here? They've got the grenades flashing their way in. Everyone has a defuse kit. Everything rides on this Liquid. You don't want to lose any matches in this qualification, or you could be just in a lot of trouble. Crystal's going to miss one opportunity, but the flag is already in, and HS is patient. Not the most routine player, but playing extremely well at the moment. That's going to be another kill coming in for him. He's now up to 16, 1, and 3. He's single-handedly wrecking Team Liquid.
Did you see that? He had the angle for the wallbang headshot as well. Yeah. He's so dialed in.
Listen.
Oh, no, we lost somebody.
I had the sense that this might be happening, and I'll tell you why, Samler. I felt like for a while, the universe had been too kind to Moses. I knew that something was going to come back. You know, there was going to be some sort of retribution. So I think really that's what we're seeing here. It's the universe saying, Moses, don't get too comfortable.
Your hopes and your dreams.
He's been winning too much in that Mario Kart game you guys have been playing.
Dude, it's actually pretty annoying. Because it's not even like, all right, he's good.
See, I was just making a joke, but you actually look angry.
I'm triggered, man. I'm triggered. Because he's like, he's good. But, like, I've gotten ahead of him a few times, and every single time it's just like, oh, here's 3 red shells. And then he just goes through and wins, and he's like, I don't know what I could have done about that. Don't throw the switch across the room. Don't throw the switch across the room. That's the mantra that you're actually repeating when you're playing Moses on Mario Kart.
Yeah, the switch is going to be the thing that ruins all of the talent relationships, apparently.
Well, we said that with Clash Royale as well, right? You know, it feels like it was about time that we had something new to rage over.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Actually, you're still playing that, aren't you?
I am. I'm still angry about it. I don't know why I'm doing it. It's no good reason.
You have like the worst decks ever, like the most annoying decks, man.
I play for annoyance. I try and make other people annoyed. Share the misery. It is going to be the 10th round that we're heading into here, with the economy absolutely in the dumpster for Team Liquid. Twist has, out of a sense, well, actually, they've all bought everything. I was not seeing that come. I guess, why not?
Double eco when you've got $2,000 in the bank.
I guess why not?
Just go for it. You can't really have too high hopes right now if you're Liquid. It's 8-1. Although, I mean, Mirage, the way that we've been seeing it played lately, it feels like T-side, you know, they're getting more rounds than we're definitely used to seeing. So it's like 8-1 for Penta, but Penta can't really pat themselves on the back just yet. It's like if they get up to 10, 11-1, okay then, right? Then you start having a bit of fun if you're Penta, but I feel like for Liquid, this is still a situation they can fight back from, definitely.
I mean, here's something to watch for if you're the audience. Definitely stay tuned to Twitter once this game is over, because Liquid are not going to be happy. For sure, there's going to be some salt going on social media. Nitro looking for the kill there. Gonna actually pick it up on Crystal, and Elise just there with the kill on Sen. That's a really good job, but maybe not good enough. Still a 2-on-2, and HS is very low on health. Don't want to count him out because he's been playing a remarkable game, but now that Sunny is down as well, you have to think that maybe Liquid could turn this round. And if they do, and start picking up the next couple of rounds here, it's not over yet.
I'm amazed that JDM gets that shot, P250, on a full health guy who has an AK. How does that even happen? So some unforced errors here again. HS, he just needs to get the bomb plant at this point. He really just needs to get that bomb ticking. Because that's exactly what Team Liquid are waiting for right now. They aren't going to show themselves until they hear that bomb plant go down, until they start hearing that ticking going on. And sure enough, there it is. Bomb's been planted. And now they start to close in. So HS, if he can find the first shot here, but they got the info, and sure enough, Twist isn't going to miss an opportunity like that. They saw him coming from a mile away, and so it will be an easy defuse here for Team Liquid and an eco-force win for them. Yeah. Actually forcing up, and well, sure enough, they make it work.
That's really, really big news, and saving the AWP, saving an AK-47, all the money matters right now if you're on the Liquid side. Whereas Penta, they've got plenty of it, so they're going to be able to buy in this round and the next. They're not going to have any kind of issues like that. Twist is the top fragger for Liquid right now. Van Dolken, I love that last name.
Dude, HS 157 ADR right now so far, 11 rounds in. It's like,
Yeah, that's unreasonable.
But the main thing here, and this is where it's interesting, you know, because Liquid, they set a trap on B site, and I'm wondering right now if Penta need to start kind of going for the fake plays, right? Need to start trying to make it less obvious, because it has been very straightforward for them. A lot of, you know, straight executes onto the site. We show ourselves a B, we go B. We show ourselves at A, we're going A, right? And Liquid might be starting to dial into that.
Let's see if they can just win the mid fight. JDM in a good position, and that's going to be a kill on HS in spite of the flashbang there. Very well done. That's the man lead. Now you can just play it slow and relaxed, and don't give up any more fights in middle here. Good way to get started. Crystal.
He's been spotted. Nice.
Stanislaw is not having a good time at all. He's got at least one frag, but that's one frag in 10 rounds, you know. 11, I guess, if you count this one.
Well, there he just donated one, right? But you're right in saying, you know, just play passive if you're CT side at that point. Why are you pushing aggro on short? It's like, yeah, okay, Crystal's there, good. Hold the angle.
Yeah, that is the right advice. I can't really explain it because it does seems to defy logic at this point in time. They are in a lot of trouble on the B-bomb side once again, in spite of Liquid getting the early frag. Now they're a man down, and Nitro is holding behind the bench here, and they're coming in from every angle. Look at the patience. This is really nice to watch from Penta. A little bit of noise being made by Crystal, but Sen coming in from behind. That's just no grenades thrown, walking all the way into B. Not necessarily an easy call to be making. And Liquid, honestly, I mean, what would you even try and retake this in a 2-on-4? Definitely not.
No, GTFO. Like, you have 350, 250. Yeah, I mean, you just got reset again, Anders. You're not able to chain rounds together right now if you're Liquid. And so that means you're just going to be broke every time you lose a round. That's it. You need to just pray now that JDM will be able to do something for you with that AWP in the next round. Or Twists with that M4. It's going to be another force from Liquid, though, I think. If you've got the 2 guns saved up right now, it's another double eco scenario. Maybe just force with some UMPs behind it. Or those CZs. They've been so good, Liquid, with the CZs.
Twist not managing to land the shot, which is strange because he was definitely ready for it. Right now they're just having a really tough time, obviously. 9-2. You know, I was having a bit of a slow morning myself because I didn't really get any sleep tonight. But I was not expecting this. You know, I was thinking this is. I mean, I actually think the matchups today have been quite interesting. Obviously, there's the Cloud9 one that's like a really, really hard one. But all of the rest of them, I thought, oh, it's pretty clear more or less who's going to win it. You know, I think for sure Liquid are going to beat PENTA. And now, you know, it's just the major magic. It happens every time. You look at the matchups. I mean, every major, I look at the group stage matchup and think, this is easy. I know exactly who's going to win, and it never turns out that way. Same for the qualifier, it appears. Sunny going to be taking down Elige. That's a big opening after the lost HS, and it's been cooling off a little bit, but Sunny seems to be stepping it right up, and now the grenades raining into JDM with the AWP. He's going to miss the chance, and Sunny will take him down. Great round here for the Finnish player. Stanislaw and Nitro are left, and with not a lot of hope. Sunny actually finding the 4th kill as well. Are they going to give him the ace? It seems like it. It goes for the spray, and he picks up every single member of Liquid. What a round for Finland.
Yep, for Finland. Sunny, I mean, it's all about God Alu, Bot Alu, but Sunny is definitely making waves over here. It's pretty tough to find those players who are standing out. I mean, I used to say that for Norway, but now you actually have Dignitas, where a lot of the Norwegian players are starting to come together, which is interesting, given we only had really Rain for Norway before that, and Rubino, I guess, although he might as well have been like token Danish.
There are some other players out there that have strangely gone missing from the Norwegian world.
Let's get Van on the phone. You know,
yeah,
let's get Van on the phone.
Where's Real? What is he doing? Where's Ensa, Warclown's brother?
He is actually, he won Gamers, dude. He has got a contract again, and he's playing again, but he's got a long road ahead of him.
Well, Sunny continuing with a quick triple kill to the Mac 10 against unarmored targets. I mean,
make the money.
Make the money. That's a nice execute kill, but it won't really matter at the end. 11-2. My God, leading into the 14th round. You know, I had this conversation with Lopez during ECS, sort of talking about some of the could-be Finnish players. You know, Ruud being one of them. You sort of, he had a little bit of a go in global offensive. He is OG, but it's like he's one of those talents that you feel like if someone would take the risk and pay him the money like now, and just, you know, but you would still take a year or something before he was fully into it. So it's like that's not an investment anyone's going to make.
No. It feels like it would be unreasonable because we've seen it before. We've seen it before where you have like the real OG 1.6 guys, 1.5 guys coming back and trying to have a row at it, and they just never. Either they never get the fire, or they get the fire, but they just aren't able to close the gap with the monsters of today, right?
Yeah. I think the problem is the time investment initially is like literally spending 8 hours plus a day playing, and those guys obviously have real jobs that, you know, that they have to attend to, so it's not even possible, you know. I think that's the issue. Then they would have to quit their real jobs and be supported by Counter-Strike, and that's why you have to make the investment. It's like, that's probably not going to happen.
Wives, girlfriends, kids, that sort of thing as well.
All of those obstacles.
Just obstacles.
Sunny trying to see if he can push out the middle here. Team Liquid, they've already lost the Liege. Honestly, this is just shocking, but you've got to give credit. I mean, I don't just want to say that, you know, this is an off day for Liquid. I mean, it looks like it definitely is, but Sunny and HS are just playing a mad game. They are the only ones who have 10 kills on PENTA. Everyone else is below 10. They have 20 and 18 respectively. Stanislaw picking up a good couple of kills, and it's going to be probably be a third round here for Liquid. It will be. So that's good news, and good news for Stanislaw to pick up a little bit here, but this is out of control. The 15th round is coming up now, and we'll see if Liquid can continue, at least pick up round number 4. That would be a good start.
All of the slaps in the world right now, what does Crystal have? Okay, he's going to be able to pick up the AK. So, makes you think again, given the nade count as well, Molly's full buy here for PENTA, spending every dime they've got, but they have more than enough of it, and they may want to go exactly for a very quick play. No AWP on Crystal makes you think that they want to be explosive here. And it seems like that's going to be the case. Last round, let's go! Rush on to the B site.
Classic, isn't it? And now Stanislaw, actually a grenade going to come out. They did slow down a little bit, but they're going to follow it up fairly soon after HS navigating that window, even while halfway flashed, and Stan goes down. No chance at all. Nitro, look at the refrag on 1. HS pushing into Kitchen is such a powerful position, and Sunny gets Nitro over towards the catwalk. So Twist and JDM, 2 versus 3 right now. The bomb is going to be planted, and Liquid faced another really hard retake here.
And there's no saving this time, boys. It's all or nothing. And PENTA looking good for a 12-3 finish to the first half. We'll see. Flash in. JDM trying to create some space for his teammate, but a smoke goes down. That's actually his smoke. What? No, that's not possible. Wouldn't make any sense. Innocent finds a headshot on JDM, snuffs him, and it's Twist now with 40 HP and a 1v3. Not a whole lot of time to play with here, and he will get caught. So a 12-3 finish for Penta, and just a very aggressive first half for Penta. Like, just like very little map control play, and when they did play map control, that's when Team Liquid started to get rounds. And so Penta, I love it. You know, they didn't try and keep trying to make something work that wasn't. No, there's like, okay, it's working to rush onto sites. It's working to put a lot of aggression and just move together as a unit onto a site together. Kept doing that, and sure enough, that last round pretty much sums it up. They just steamrolled the Team Liquid defense.
Absolute madness is what you're witnessing here. The first game of day 2 of the PGL Major Qualifier, and Penta are up 12-3 in favor of Team Liquid, who are definitely the favorite team in this kind of a matchup here. Very exciting and very interesting, and now we'll see what they could do on the CT side. Surely they can find the last 4 rounds. We've seen some mad comebacks, but usually they're on Inferno.
You're right. It's more like surely Liquid will eventually find the timeout button. What is Zeus thinking at this point?
They've taken one, I think,
They've taken one, and it's 12-3. So at which point do you think maybe we should use like the second and the third timeouts here when it's getting a bit out of control? I mean, Penta right now, Nasu has got to be over the world. Everything has worked so far for his team, and if they win this pistol round here, that really sets them up to crush Liquid here and actually put them up 2-0 in the groups, which would be fantastic for Penta.
Sunny holding really close angle, and he's only got HS behind him, and they've got 2 smokes, so the question is if one of those smokes is going to be for HS or if they're both going to land towards jungle. That isn't entirely clear yet. Yeah, so one of them is definitely going to be for Connector, and it looks like HS might have a clear shot. That could really help out. No, he's going to get smoked up. Sunny doing his best, though. He does some damage to Stannis while HS pushing through the smoke to help out. That's a brave decision. Let's see if it's going to pay off or not. Elise just pushed in. HS finding 2 other headshots and looking for more. That's a 3rd one coming in. Looking for the quad kill and nearly gets it. What a player. So young and so inexperienced. And he's got 22-8. Tied with Sunny for the top frags against Team Liquid. This is absolutely nuts, isn't it?
What a baller. I mean, I guess playing against Optic yesterday really, got that fear of NA out of them. Once they beat them, there's like, right, okay, well, we can kind of just like, wreck these guys, it seems, because HS, he has no respect. Look at that. Nitro just running up to try and get a bomb plant. They just never spotted HS. I mean, to be fair, Elise ran straight for Connector. They never realized that HS was holding close firebox like that. But then at the same time, that was just kind of painful to watch. And now they're running right into the blender here, Liquid.
Yeah, if Liquid weren't already feeling it, they know that it's going to be really close now. I mean, there's no path to get a comeback here. Like you have to rely on the other team having some sort of mental breakdown before you even think about it here. What a crazy way to get day 2 started.
Oh, this is remarkable. And it is looking like, okay, we will have the timeout called. So a tactical timeout called here for Team Liquid. Stanislaw looking like he's in a bit of a shocked state of mind there, wondering what to do. You've got 2,500 at most on twists. That's it. That's your money. That's your bank. Everybody else is floating at 2,000. I guess it's time for Zeus to kind of chat it up here and get the boys fired up. But let's take a look and see real quick. It's really just been twists.
Yeah.
Elise, who's been standout so far in the first day and who's actually been standout for Liquid so far in the past several tournaments, not really present. He's not having a good time here. 7 kills for him so far after the first half and a couple rounds here in the pistol in the second.
It's just a look at the scoreboard. It's just Sunny and HS that are doing almost everything here. Seems like when it comes to Estonia, it's really sort of, quality over quantity. They don't produce that many good players, but the ones that come out just really seem to be playing well.
Puppy,
HS. Swatching genres, that's good.
There we go.
That's the real OG, isn't it? That old Na'Vi lineup.
The beast.
14-3 right now. I don't even know what we can say. I mean, I don't know what the analysts are going to say either. Liquid are just, especially in the beginning, like the maddest thing was in the beginning, how many rounds just started off with Penta rushing middle and finding every headshot possible. That was just a round, Now, smoke goes up with Crystal. It might be a bit suspicious. You can tell that he definitely knows that something is up. And when that smoke disappears, Elige is definitely going to be in trouble.
Innocent. Oh, it looks like Innocent will be backing off towards CT. So he's kind of hanging around towards Kitchen. It looks like Innocent should be able to rotate fairly quickly. If Zen, calls for it, and sure enough, he will. Crystal finds the lurk in mid. Elige is gone. And Stanislaw, great headshot to open things up here. Taking down Zen on the B site. It's a still advantage Penta. They have the superior firepower. They should be able to make this retake work.
Crystal takes JDM. Twist almost down and out, but Nitro to the rescue. Practical drive-by with the Tech-9 now. For some odd reason, almost all of them by a bench. I'm not sure that's a good idea. They're really grouped up in that corner and should make the sprays a lot easier for Penta. And Innocent will pick up 2 quick kills at the end. There'll be another defuse here for a 15-3 scoreline. You see Liquid sort of, yeah, they get the bomb down, but they don't have anywhere to go, you know? Normally, you want to fall back into apartments or at least have one bench, one short. Yeah, short or anything like that, you know? Just anywhere but all in the same spot, basically. This is rough.
Well, in this case, at least they get that bomb plan. So that does mean they have 2 rifles to work with here in this next round. Yeah, a bit of a tough break there for Elige. Crystal really making it work this round. I mean, they did get kills at least, Liquid. You know, they did try and make it a little bit more difficult here for Penta. They were trading, but there was a breaking point, and Penta just managed to clip it. But now we're live with potentially the match. Well, it is match point. Penta, 15-3. Full buy on their side, and Liquid, like I said, 2 AKs to work with here. A scout on JDM.
Just a quick peek from Innocent. Just wanted to see if anything weird was going on in there. Going to be smoked out. I like the forward position from HS. Again, that's going to give them advanced warning. Nice headshot from Sonny, and that was the bomb down in connector. Don't ask me what he was doing there. Stanislaw putting his team in a bit of an awkward position, has to go and pick it up Elige, but now, can he ever get out? That's the big question.
Yeah, don't overforce, don't overcommit to this. I mean, Zen pushing forward, this is ballsy. Crystal will roast Twists in the end. And it's still 5 players alive here for Penta. That bomb getting dropped in connector has just been a disaster for Liquid. The shot hit there by JDM, but he's literally got 1 HP left. And that nade will eventually find him.
Oh my god, 16-3 in favor of Penta here. First game of day 2 of the PGL qualifier, and this is unbelievable. What a remarkable achievement. Liquid are going to be absolutely furious. Like I said, for sure, watch social.